Hello there. Can you tell that I am busy working out? Um, I probably should try to move the camera back a little bit because I've got it sitting pretty close to my new step. Uh, so if you'll bear with me just 1 minute, I think I'm going to try to move it back. Okay. Okay. Now, hopefully, I can be heard. Um, I've been on here already about 50 minutes. Well, 49 minutes and 53 seconds. And today I'm going to start out with staying on it until I build up some momentum on my calories burned and my minutes, of course. And then uh, what I'm going to do is then I'll figure out what type of increments I want to go. Yesterday I did 48, 480 minutes, which is 8 hours. And I was up until close to 12 last night because you have to understand I do take breaks. I don't just get on here straight and stay well because I can't because a lot of times I have to go to the restroom. Hold on, I'm gonna see if this new step is absolutely awesome. It really is. Uh, well, I sure don't look like I've lost much doing it this way, but I have. Good night. Maybe I better think twice about showing myself on here. Um, okay, this is a view from my right side, and let's see. I'm going to try a view in front. Hopefully, you can still hear me. I think this is a better view. This machine is absolutely wonderful. Now, if anybody wants one, you have to go to nustepping, and the person that I purchased mine from, I also asked if they could come bring it in and set up this. They weigh about 250 pounds, and I put it here, and I can't budge it. If I decide I want to move it to another location, and when I say location, that means room. I'm going to get my sons to help us. I got two very strong sons. I can't let my husband do it for fear he'll mess up his back. But this has got to be the best machine that is out on market, especially for the elderly. And I am that. Hate that I'm going that direction, but it's better to be able to continue to get older than to stop and be 6 feet under. But for those that think, boy, that would really be helpful for my back and helpful for my legs and my knees. Um, this is a good investment. I'm not going to tell you they're cheap because they're not. But this is about the only thing I could do. And I was going to Wellaware. I went to Wellaware, which is a lot of people think that's more for people that are older. But everybody goes there. The only reason why I quit is because a lot of times there's things that go on that bug me, and with my OCD, that it's really difficult to get in the groove of exercising and not focusing on the things around me. And I'm one of these people that if I'm in a place like that, I want somebody to come up to me, talk to me, ask me how I'm doing. And yeah, I know that sounds like I'm thinking that it's just me, but but when I worked at an exercise place years ago, I don't know if a lot. I worked at Curves and I worked at Shelley Lynn's Figure Salon. I made a point. I taught 4 exercises at Shelley Lynn Figure Salon. Plus, I made a habit of talking to people. I loved the people that came in there. And it was really important. I mean, I'm assuming they liked it. I know I did. It not only lets them know I care about them, but it makes me feel good to be able to ask people how you doing. Do you need anything to talk about as far as if you're struggling in a certain area? But and at Curves, it was a kind of like a circular place, and you had all kinds of different machines that you used. Uh, and that's really an excellent place. But unfortunately, I think, and I don't know, I haven't been back for years because once I quit, I didn't go back. I was told I could go back for nothing, but I didn't see that that would be worth it. But there were so many times that when we would exercise, and teach the clients or the women how to exercise. Then we'd find out later that maybe that wasn't the best way to teach them. And finally, I said something to the owner. I said, that kind of discredits all of us that work here. If we teach you one way and then turn around and say, well, we were wrong, this is a better way. So anyway, that kind of got to me. So Um, plus, I also really did stop only because I needed to stay home and take care of my granddaughter, Reagan, who now is a grown woman, which breaks my heart that my grandkids are all grown up. But I like that they're grown up and happy. Um, my juicer, I got to tell you about it. I'm supposed to get it today, but I was so surprised. They delivered it yesterday. And I ordered it now from Amazon. It's the Joe Cross juicer. Uh, if you go on Amazon, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can go on there and watch his testimony how overweight he was and how he used juices to lose weight. Well, I probably, to be quite honest with you, I will juice, but I'm not going to make it my sole food 7 days a week. I might do a day or 2 days at the most. Because with diabetes, and I have, like I've said in the past, I've had ulcerative colitis, and that can be really, really bad. So anyway, it's very interesting, and the juicer is wonderful. This is probably the best juicer I have ever seen. Uh, it is heavy, but I don't mean heavy to where it's not practical, to clean and pick up and stuff like that. But it's not made cheaper by any means. Now, yesterday I juiced some carrots and some carrot and an apple. I mainly just wanted to see how it worked. It worked beautifully. I mean, it was awesome. Um, I got so excited that I started juicing and forgot to put a glass underneath the spigot, the juice, lets the juice out. I'm not kidding. I started screaming. I said, "Oh my God!" And then once I got a glass under there, I couldn't find the thing where you push it down. Well, that's because my ignorance and being so enthusiastic, I put the food inside of that instead of inside the cylinder, where I could push it through to the actual spinner to, you know, take care of it. But it was pretty funny. It really was. I mean, because I made such a big mess. And my husband just looks at me. What can you do? I mean, what can you say? I mean, this was so typically me. And but anyway, just to let you know, and then I'm supposed to get Joe Cross's actual juicing book. I bought one at the book sale the other day, which is really a nice one. But I really want his because he's going to tell, if he says you're going to be better off if you try to do a week, then I will try to do a week. Um, but I also know that I won't get through that week if I if my blood sugar gets real low, because that scares me. I've never had a real low blood sugar, but I've had a real high blood sugar. And right now, my blood sugars are staying like in the 80s. Once in a great while, if I've gone out to eat something I shouldn't have eaten, then sometimes it'll be like 92. I had as high as a 97 one day, but it I don't know. It's something that I want to try. Like I said, I want to try to see if I can get my kickstart my to where I lose more. I feel like I am losing more just for the way my body feels, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I am. But I just wanted to show you guys this wonderful new step. And as I say, if any of you decide, boy, I'd really like to at least find out about it. Um, they do payments. If you're in a position where you can't afford the chug some of it, um, and if you're going to an exercise place and you decide you're going to buy this, and you tell them, well, I used one at so and so. Whether I don't know where else they have them. They have some at the Ark, but they're not as nice as this. This is actually what they have at Wellaware, and they gave me, I think, $250 off. So I mean, that was probably about the cost of them. Unless you're so good about knowing you can do it right, putting this machine together, I chose to pay to have them put it together because I figured, knowing me, I would really mess it up. There's no electricity to this one. And you can buy the ones that hook up to electricity, and they have even a better selection on how you actually you do different type of levels. Like I'm trying to think of one I used to do at Wellaware. Uh, I would go up to level 15. This only goes to 10 here, which is fine with me. I don't think I can go any higher. Um, you go to 15, and then if you know you keep track on how you do uh, how you do with that, and they take you to the like you're going up a hill. That it really gets hard. Now, see, I can put my hand down here, and I could make this so hard. Now right now I'm on level 8, and right there is a level 10, and that's hard. And I mean, you're using your butt muscles, your leg muscles, your calf muscle. And I stick to, since I do it for such long periods of time, I pretty much stick to level 3 and 4. Once in a while, I'll go 5. And sometimes, if I get real energetic, I go on and do, like I just told you, higher than 5 and stay there for a short time. Well, I'm going to get off long enough to say bye. And remember, if you want to find out about this, go to your computer. It's NUstepping.com. And my name is Sandra Meyer. And you can tell them, that I got a thing on YouTube that I talk about this. And I don't know, maybe saying that you get a reduction. I don't know, but it is the best machine for any age, really. But really, if you're in the age bracket that I am, do it, and you'll love it. Okay, see you later. Let me end this stream. Bye bye.